Life like this sure is sweet, huh?
It definitely is.
Overrated. Pretty boy. A bitch. Oft.
I'm done, man. I'm done. Take care, man.
We can beat Chelsea.
You wallahi, piss off, man. Piss off at this house. Piss off! Get out, man! Stop mocking it now, bro. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny, bro. This is a serious situation here. Are you just joking around, bro?
Same to last season.
No, shut up.
No.
I'm done, man. I'm done. Take care, man.
We can beat Chelsea.
You wallahi, piss off, man. Piss off at this house. Piss off! Get out, man! Stop mocking it now, bro. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny, bro. This is a serious situation here. Are you just joking around, bro?
Same to last season.
No, shut up.
No.
Yes, people. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to TyrellgunnerTV, man. We're here. We're live as always. 10 o'clock show, man. We're here in the morning again. Another show in the morning, man. We're here, man. Listen, we're here. We're always active on the channel. But people, make sure you guys hit the like button and the subscribe button if you are new. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. TyrellgunnerTV, all three socials, man. So make sure you guys are doing that every single time. Follow me up on there. And yeah, man, people, listen. Arsenal, man. Good win last night. But we should have put our chances away. But big up to everyone locked in. Big up to you guys. Single time. Big up Tyrell performance. What the hell? Why is it not coming up with the chat? Oh, there we go. The stream wants to be annoying this morning. That's what it is. Okay, cool. I see you StreamYard. Okay. But big up Curtin in the chat. Yeah, big up Tyrell. Great performance by the lads. Trossard should have had a hat trick. Yeah, bro. He should have. We're gonna get into the game and stuff. But make sure you guys are smashing that like button and the subscribe button if you guys are new, man. Make sure you guys are doing that every single time. But yeah, Trossard should have scored. Like not just Trossard. Like we should have got more than 2 goals last night, 100%. And big up to everyone that was on the watch along last night as well. But yeah, big up to Curtin. I'm not gonna lie, it was tough. It was tough. Oh yeah, big up Penn Arsenal. Big up more more stressful than it should have been. Should have been burying these chances, bro. Facts, man. And this is what I say. Like I said this yesterday on my match reaction as well. Yeah, that I did. And yeah, if you haven't seen my match reaction, go check it out last night. I had to redo the match reaction because I did it live, and something happened when I done it live. So I had to delete that one and record it now because I didn't have time to go live again. So I had to record the match reaction again. But yeah, I made it as a video last night, so go check the match reaction out. But I said in my match reaction that like we got West Ham on Saturday, and if we have chances like that against West Ham, we got to be taking them because you know what teams are like. If you have so many chances, you don't put them away. It will only take that team one chance, and they will punish you. And that's how it is in football. You got to be taking your chances, and that's something Arsenal didn't do last night. But yeah, we should have took our chances. We should have won by like 3 or 4-0 for me. Big up to Matt in the chat as well. Morning, my man. Yeah, big up to Matt every single time. Hope you're doing well this morning, my bro. Big up to you. But yeah, chat, man. Listen, Olympiacos last night. Listen, obviously we'll talk about Odegaard because we have to talk about him because he was brilliant last night. Like you got to give credit when it's due, and we'll talk about Odegaard. But yeah, West Ham up next on Saturday, man. We're at home again, so yeah, big game. I'll be doing the preview for that game later on. I'll be live from around 4:30. So make sure you are back here later on today at 4:30 for the preview for that game. We'll be talking about getting preview later on at 4:30 as well. So make sure you guys are back here on the channel for that. And but generally, like yesterday, right? Oh yeah, obviously we're gonna start with Olympiacos. We'll talk about and we'll talk about the game, Odegaard and stuff like that. Then we'll get into the West Ham game, what to expect. But yeah, like obviously last night, we were just, you could say technically Arsenal were cruising because we had a lot of the ball. We were passing it around. We were creating so many chances in that first half. It was unbelievable. Even in the second half, we should have put our chances away. And I was watching that game and I'm thinking, yeah, how the hell are we not like 3-4-0 up? I don't understand. Yeah. I thought the second chance that Gyökeres had yesterday, the one where he blasted it over the goal, maybe he could have done a bit better there. I think he could have maybe, like some people said, maybe the way how he blasted it over the goal he didn't really need to do that. To be fair, yesterday, yeah, I'll give to Gyökeres, yeah. You know what it is? Yeah. I know people are gonna start listening, yeah. I know he's only scored 3 goals this season so far, right? But you know what it is with Gyökeres, yeah? Yeah. I've noticed about him so far this season, so far, yeah. He makes great his timings of runs, yeah. He runs, yeah, and that's what I like about him, yeah. The runs that he makes are perfect, yeah. Yesterday, Odegaard was feeding like him nicely, yeah. That pass, yeah, to Gyökeres yesterday was sensational, and the pass to Saka, by the way, when Saka scored by Odegaard, that's the kind of Odegaard we want to see. Performances like that every single game, because he was one of our best players yesterday, yeah. And I want to see Odegaard perform like that. But go back on the thing of I was just saying with Gyökeres, right? He makes perfect runs. Like the runs that Gyökeres makes, yeah, are good. Like that's what you want to be doing, making those runs in those spaces in, perfect, yeah. And Odegaard's feeding them chances, yeah, yesterday and stuff like that. That ball that Odegaard played to him where he got in behind, that was a great challenge by the centre back. I don't even know that guy's name, but it was a great challenge. The second goal, like I said, where the ball was over the top and he controlled it and then he blasted it over the goal. I thought maybe he could have done a bit better there, I think. But that's the thing I'm liking about Gyökeres. He gets into these nice areas and he makes space here. But sometimes, I'm noticing so far this season, yeah, because I feel like Gyökeres. Listen, I still believe Gyökeres will still get. Yeah, I said he'll get. I said he'll get up to. I said yeah, at the start of the season when we signed him, I said Gyökeres will get at least 20 goals for me. At least I think he'll get up to 20 goals. But he needs to learn, yeah, in the Prem, and some of these players that come over from all these others, they need to learn in the Prem, yeah. It's different. The pace is different. You don't have a lot of time to take like 2-3 touches like you do maybe in like in the Portuguese league, the Bundesliga, or like any league. Like in the Prem, yeah, it's quick. You'll probably get at least maybe you'll probably have one. You'll probably have time to take maybe one touch and then bang, that's a shoot. But I've noticed about Gyökeres, yeah, like he needs to learn, yeah, that in the Prem, it's you can't take all these like touches in your front of goal. You have to, because in the Prem, they will hurt you, bro. When it comes to defenders in this league, they will stop you from scoring, and Gyökeres needs to understand that. Yeah, this is not a dig at Gyökeres. I'm just saying. But what I'm noticing is him. I'm happy with him so far. He's making the runs, yeah. But some of the chances that he's getting, yeah. So I would like him to start scoring some of them, because like obviously it's like we're seeing him make these runs, making all these chances and stuff like that, and then sometimes, yeah, like some of the chances get put over the goal. Like yesterday, I thought that second chance he could have done a bit better there. But it is what it is now, man. But for me, like I don't really have any problem with Gyökeres, yeah. But like I said, he's making perfect runs, but it's just that end product in that last minute, man, that I think needs to be a little bit better from Gyökeres. But yes, listen, at least he's actually got GA, unlike certain new players in this Premier League. Florian Wirtz, yep. But yeah, but honestly, like it's just something I just had to bring up. But yeah, but so far so good from Gyökeres. But I still believe in my striker. I still believe he'll bag goals. Yeah, like you get some of the rival fans, criticizing him. Like I'm like yesterday, I'm seeing in some people's watch-alongs, yeah, people in the chat putting Victor Groceries again, all of this nonsense. Like again, all these slander names. Like it's calm, innit? Because like Because like people can slander Yoko as well as want to, but at least he's actually got GA, unlike a certain someone. Yes, they don't play in the same position, but listen, some people in this league, yeah, have already gone 008. But yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? It's mad. So that's what I've got to say on it, really. But yeah, obviously the game last night, like I thought Arsenal did. We played well, played decent. I thought, like I said, Odegaard was my man in the match. He was one of our best players on the pitch yesterday. I thought, David Raya, that save, by the way, that save, yeah, the one where it got crossed into the box and then Podence. I didn't even know they had Podence. He used to play for Wolves a few years ago, back in like lockdown. I remember when they had him. I remember he played in the game. Do you remember when Wolves came to our ground and beat us like 3-0 during lockdown? Yeah. In the 2020s, and they beat us at the end. He scored in that. So I didn't even went Olympiacos. That's crazy. But yeah, Podence had a shot, the crossed into the box. Podence shot, and that save from David Raya. That is a world-class save. You see that save? That is pinpoint perfection. Like, it's brilliant. It's brilliant, man. Payne also says Raya, Lewis Skelly, Odegaard, all brilliant last night. Yeah, Lewis Skelly, like I'm gonna bring up him as well, but I want to talk about David Raya as well. We'll talk about the players and stuff like that. But yeah, Odegaard was brilliant yesterday. David Raya, he was like this guy, man. David Raya. I know sometimes he'll have some bozo moments, but he's just so he's such a good keeper. Like he's top quality, man. David Raya, like where we got him from, like from Brentford, and then he's come to Arsenal and he's just gone up like levels. Like even at Brentford, he actually was good. But he's gone up like high levels since he's been at Arsenal. He's gone up levels. Like he's top quality, man. David Raya. Payne also said Ben White looked rusty. Yeah, and yeah, the thing, but you know what it is about Ben White, yeah? He looked a bit rusty yesterday because you can see, like, obviously, like you can see that obviously he hasn't played a lot of football so far this season, so you can see why. But you know what it is about with Ben White, yeah, and then when you swap him around with Timber, yeah, you know what it is, yeah. Playing in Arsenal, yeah. You know what's funny about it, yeah, with David Raya, not David Raya, Ben White and Timber. Timber, yeah, played yesterday. Timber didn't play yesterday, but what do you call it? Yeah, Ben White started yesterday. Yes, he looked a bit rusty, yeah, but Ben White, yeah, he actually didn't really do that bad at right back, yeah. And I've said this already, and a lot of Arsenal fans have actually agreed with me. I said, yeah, even if Ben White plays, yeah, there's not really like Ben White he's still a top quality right back, like. Yesterday, yes, he looked a bit rusty, but you can still see he's got it in him still. Like Ben White, yeah, like that's why Ben White plays, yeah, at right back. I really worry as much. Like if Timber plays, I don't really worry because Timber's solid, yeah. Because I do think Timber's better than Ben White, and I think the majority of the Arsenal fans do think Timber's better than Ben White. But it's obvious that who's the better right back, yeah. But it is Timber 100%. But yesterday when Ben White was playing. Yeah, he did look a bit rusty. I just had to bring it up, you know. Big up to PFC TV. Big up, bro. Big up to Terrell. How you doing, my bro? Big up to you. Curtin says, Terrell, are you worried about Gyökeres? I'm not worried about Gyökeres, yeah. I just feel like, yeah, you know what it is about Gyökeres, yeah, because obviously, yeah, like I said to people need to give him time, yeah. But you know what it is, yeah, like I think sooner or later, soon he needs to start scoring again. Like obviously he's getting into chances, making good runs and getting himself into like good areas in front of goal. But it's like the last end product. I wouldn't say I'm worried about Gyökeres now. I still feel like yeah, he will still bang goals for Arsenal this season. I still believe. I'm not giving up on my striker. No one can tell me that I'm gonna give up on Gyökeres. I ain't giving up on Gyökeres. I still believe yeah that this guy will still flourish at Arsenal because like I said, he's come over from the Portuguese league. I know you still got to give him a bit of time, but sooner or later, it has to improve. So yeah. So yeah, but I'm not worried about Gyökeres cutting now. I still believe that he will still flourish at Arsenal this season. I still think he'll come good. Like I'm not really worried about Gyökeres. I big up to Karma in the chat. Make sure you guys go subscribe to her channel as well. Go show some love. Please go subscribe to her channel. Be up to Karma every single time. Raya is probably the best keeper in the Prem. Not gonna lie. I think after Alisson right now, you could maybe say that, you know, because that's actually up progress for a talk because Alisson is still yeah. Probably could say David Raya right now, yeah. I would things, yeah. I would say you could say David Raya is probably right now, but I think you still got to say Alisson because on he's cold Alisson. So yeah, Curtin says Alisson might be better in one-on-one situations. I feel I say Alisson's like a better like shot stopper and goal. Like like when it comes to one-on-one, yeah, he just knows how to he makes like as a keeper, yeah. When you get into certain one-on-one situations, you need to make yourself big because if you make yourself big, it could put sometimes that works because like as a keeper. That's how you when you have one-on-one situations, you have to position yourself in a certain way, and that's what Alisson's very, very good at. Every time when he's one-on-one with a player, he just knows how to like get himself in the right position, make himself big, and he comes out at the right time. So yeah, it's mad, but yeah, David Raya is top as well. White has crazy in judgment sometimes. I don't know if it's a confident thing or what. Yeah, it could maybe be a confidence thing, but like I said, like but I'm not like I said yesterday when I did the watch along. Yeah, I wasn't surprised. I was saying it to myself as well. I was like to myself, like because when I was doing the watch along, one of my friends was texting me and they were saying the same thing to me. Ben White looks rusty. Yeah, and like, at half time, when one of my friends was texting me, I said the same thing as well, like how rusty he looked as well. But like. No more. Timber's come in and made that right back position as his own. Like it's on lockdown. Like Ben White, I don't think is ever going to get ahead of Timber now. Again, like let's be honest, Timber is top quality. Like he's not going to get Ben White's not going to get ahead of Timber. So yeah, just come from a knee injury. Looks like he has lost some speed. Yeah, you could say that a bit. Yeah, maybe a bit, but. Who knows? But yeah, Ben White was a bit rusty yesterday, but I thought he didn't do as bad. I thought Lewis Skelly actually played very, very well at left back yesterday. I just want to say one thing. That cross, yeah, in the first half that he put in for Martinelli in the first opening minutes, yeah. That play, yeah, because like from David Raya, that passing to Odegaard and then that first time ball into Lewis Skelly from Odegaard, yeah. And then Lewis Skelly made some nice run down the left, yeah. And then that cross that he put into the box for Martinelli, I do not understand how Martinelli's missed that. Yeah, I do not understand. Yeah, I do not understand. I really, really don't. Because the amount of chances we had yesterday is actually insane. That we could have been 1-0 up in the first like 2-3 minutes of the game. If Gyökeres had that chance where Martinelli scored, where he literally barged like he's in between two guys and he's like that barging them off. I'm like, go on, Gyökeres. I thought he was going to score that chance. Like he's using his strength very, very well. His hold up play on the ball there was good yesterday. I thought he was going to score that, but then the keeper saved it, and then Martinelli was there to tap it in. I did feel a bit sorry for Gyökeres, but like I said, if that was Gyökeres, like if that was like a sporting Gyökeres, yeah, fully fit and right in front of goal, he would have put that in. He definitely would have scored that. 100% would have scored that. Yeah, I already read this comment. This Karma says Timber is balling out of his boots. Yeah, Timber, like I said, Timber's quality, man. Like he is he does not get the respect that he deserves. I've said this for a while about Timber, by the way, because I always say this as well. Timber, yeah, I feel like is so underrated, yeah, because you don't see a lot of people bring up his name. Like people need to actually start talking about Timber because he's top quality. Last season, yeah, was technically his first full season because remember not last season, the season before that. Remember his first season, he picked up that ACL injury and he was out for the whole season. He didn't play. So last season was technically his full season for Arsenal, yeah, and he was cold last season as well. This season as well, playing again, top quality, man. And you know, it's man from Timber as well. You don't really see a drop off from Timber. It's like he keeps the same performance levels, yeah, every single game. You don't really see a drop off from Timber. Like he's just so solid. Like his pace, like he's unbelievable, man. And I don't feel like he doesn't get the credit he deserves. And I don't really see a lot of people talking about Timber. Obviously, like when you see like rival fans give certain players credit from like different teams, yeah, for like different teams in that, yeah, a lot of rival fans need to start talking about Timber because this guy is top quality, man. He's such a good right back. And Martinelli should have hit the target, bro. Facts, Kai, and he should have. Like that ball that Lewis Skelly put in, that was a cross. Like Lewis Skelly, people are forgetting that Lewis Skelly's passing and his crossing is actually unbelievable. Remember last season when he was playing at left back, the passing he was doing, like, it's unbelievable as well. People are forgetting that from Lewis. Brilliant, it's brilliant, man. What certain players can do, man. Sometimes, man, it's absolutely quality, man. But he should have hit the target yesterday, Martinelli. He should have scored, man. He should have never missed that chance. He should have scored that yesterday. That's all I've got to say. He should have scored that chance. He should have never missed that. That should have been 1-0 up in the first 3 minutes of the game. Then I think, yeah, we would have been cruising from there, because we could have at least been like 3-0 up in that first half. We had so many opportunities, even in the second half again, like we spoke about. Yeah, in the second half as well, so many opportunities to kill off the game. And that's what, you know, that's what we do sometimes, Arsenal. We have so many chances and we don't kill off teams, and it's just stressful, man. It really, really is. But like I said, we got West Ham next on. Obviously, they've beaten us at home and for the last 2 seasons now. Last season, the season before, they beat us. But bro, if they beat us today, over the weekend, that's three wins in a row at the Emirates. That's crazy, bro. It's mad. So, yeah, but I feel like this time we should be beating West Ham. I feel like this is the game we should be winning this game 100%. Like, I think it might be like the threat that I worry about is Jad Bowen. Like, I rate Jad Bowen. Like, that guy is top quality, man. And I feel like he needs to leave West Ham, because I feel like he deserves to be at a big club. He deserves it, man. And the fact that he's been at West Ham for so long now, but you know what it is, yeah. Because he's married to I think, have they already actually? Yeah, they have. Because he's married to Danny Dyer's daughter. Yeah. That's one of the reasons why you can still say he's still at West Ham, because he ain't leaving West Ham. That's the thing I don't see. I want me to be honest with you. Like, I do think Jared Bowen deserves a move to a big club, yeah. But I'm deep in it now, yeah, because I've said this for a while. Yeah, I think Jared Bowen should be at a big club, but I think he's just gonna stay at West Ham. I can't lie. I think he loves that club so much, yeah, because obviously I remember won a trophy with them, won a Conference League with them. He loves that club so much. I do not see him leaving. Like, I just do not see him leaving, man. That's the thing. Curtin says we should beat West Ham. No excuses. Yeah. I know. We definitely should be beating West Ham on Saturday. There's no excuses. We need to be winning this game to keep our form run going, because I want us to end, because obviously international break next week, and then obviously the week after that the Premier League returns. But yeah, we're going into a 2-week international break now. That's mad how this week has the last Premier League game, then we go into the October international break, which is annoying and stressful. But yeah, it's annoying, man, but it is what it is, man. But like, generally for me, yeah, you know what it is, yeah, for me, yeah, it's like we can't be going into this West Ham game with no excuses. Arsenal must win this game, because after the international break we got Fulham away on the Saturday again when we come back, yeah. And then after that we got Atletico. We got Atletico in the champs, and who we got after that? The next few games after that. Let me check actually real quick. Give me 1 sec, chat. Yeah, I know we got Atletico. We have got West Ham. Yeah, and after West Ham we got Fulham after the international break on the 18th. Then after that, yeah, Atletico Madrid at the Emirates. That's going to be a tough game. Yeah. Then after Atletico we got Palace at home on the Sunday. Then after that we got obviously the Carabao Cup game, which I will be going to. I am going to this game on the Wednesday. Wednesday, 29th of October. I like I said, I am going to this game, by the way, against Brighton on the 29th. 7:45 kickoff at the Emirates against Brighton, the Carabao Cup. And then after that game, we got Burnley on the Saturday. Then we got Slavia Prague away in the Champions League. Then we got Sunderland away, Tottenham at home, Bayern Munich at home in the Champs, Chelsea away, Brentford at home. Yeah, bro, a lot of games coming up, man. A lot of interesting games, man. A lot of games coming up, so yeah, we need to go on a bit of a run for this game still, but we got to be beating West Ham. But Burnley and Sunderland away. Yeah, that's soon. That's like a few weeks. That's after the game against the Fulham game like that. But yeah, we're not playing. I don't think we're playing until like the beginning of November or something like that. I need to check again. So, but yeah, but yeah, all of that note. But yeah, like I said, it all starts from this game over the weekend, man. But we got to be beating West Ham. We 100% got to be winning this game. Like if we don't win this game over the weekend, then I will be annoyed because that is just not good enough. We should be winning that game. I big up to Mustafa in the chat. Big up to my guy Mustafa, man. Hope you're doing well. Morning, Karma here. Big up to Mustafa every single time. November is hard, man. Yeah, there's a few tough games there, man. Curtain, man. A few tough games there. Still, Karma says I'm the only one who feels really positive about this season. You know what it is, yeah? Because I look at what I saw in pre-season was like, what's changed? What's the difference? Yeah. But then as we come into this season, right? You look up. We've had some tough games. Yeah. We've had some tough games. Yeah. We really, really have. We started off with Man United away. Yeah, we won that one. Leeds away. No, Leeds at home. We won that. Liverpool away, we lost. Then after that, we played Forest at home. Was it Forest? Was it Forest at home? Yeah. Hold on, let me get the games up again. Nah, bro. I have to look at these again. Yeah, so like, hold on. Yeah, so look. So yeah, we start off because remember, look, yeah, beat Man United away. Yeah, beat Man United away. Won the first game of the season. Leeds extras. We've actually, you could say, actually done better. And yes, we lost to Liverpool, and we drew with Man City, but we actually went to Newcastle away, won, beat Forest at home, beat United, and if you deep it. So, like, I thought it was going to be a tough start front in this fixture. Do I actually think that we can go to St James's Park win? But Arsenal are looking actually all right so far, and like excuses, we need to be picking up points now. We need to go on a bit of a run. So yeah, let me get through these comments because there's a lot of comments coming through, man. Honestly, like our StreamYard is being a bit of annoying again, man. Good performance. Build. Our StreamYard, man. What are you doing to me this morning, man? Come on, man. What are you doing to me this morning, man? You're killing me. Oh yeah. Karma says, "Oh, morning, Mustafa." Curtin says, "Nuno team looked well drilled against Everton." Yeah, they did. I think in the second half they were better. They were better in the second half for me. I watched that game on Monday. They were better in the second half. West Ham. They actually woken up a bit. I think in the first half Everton were the better side. That header from Michael Keane, by the way. Whew, what a header! I'm more crossed by who crossed that in? Was that who crossed the ball in for Everton? I think it was James Garner. Liverpool United, Forest, Newcastle. Yeah. We both definitely had hard work. Yeah, big up Shamel, man, every single time. Yeah, like we've had some tough fixtures, man. We really, really have. Like we've had some tough fixtures. Like I'm not doing excuses here, but it's the truth. We've had tough fixtures, and it's just the facts. It's just the facts, man. We signed a talented midfielder. So yeah, I saw that this morning. Fabrizio, innit? I saw that. Here we go. When I woke up this morning, as soon as I wake up, I went on Instagram to see what kind of like maybe news come out or anything, and that just popped up on my screen straight away. I can find it. Oh yeah, this guy, innit? This guy right here. This guy right here. Crazy, innit? Another young talented midfielder Man United have signed to the academy. Yeah. Crazy, innit? Yeah. Yeah, he's South American. Yeah, I know. Yeah, like again, you man are picking up talent. Like the thing is, yeah, but you know it is about Man United here. Like we know what you guys are like with talent, though. That's the issue. But nowadays, these next generation of footballers that are coming up, yeah, in the game, yeah. Hopefully, some teams can. We need clubs to develop them. But that's why, if Arsenal picked up another young talent, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't be annoyed because we could develop him like we do with Max Darwin, Lewis Goody. We're doing it better than Chelsea with young players, Cheeto and Heaven. Yeah. Could say that, yeah. But yeah, West Ham next on Saturday. Chat. It's gonna be a tough game. It really is. But like I said, I look at Arsenal right now and how our season's going. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's going bad. I just feel like there's stuff that Arsenal could maybe people could say Arsenal could do better in that running that in that space of time. Maybe they're there and all of that stuff. But like I said, I look at Arsenal season. Like I said, yeah, like I'm seeing some people actually starting to think that Arsenal might be the favourites for the title now. The way how Liverpool started to perform. The thing is, yeah. Listen, it's still early to say. I'm not going to say that we're the favourites. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, like I said, we still got a long season to go. We're not even in December or January yet. Like, we're only in October. There's a lot of football to be played. Like I said, a few injuries here and now for Arsenal, we could be done. But for Liverpool, yeah, if they lose Van Dijk, say if they lost Van Dijk, Salah, and maybe, I don't know, an Isak or someone, I think that's when they're done. I think they're done out here. Because remember, they've only got 3 centre-backs till January. They lost Leone for the whole season, done his ACL, finished. He's done out here. Yeah, at 18, that's why I feel so sorry for him. 18, he's already done his ACL. Like it's only Van Dijk, Gomez, and Konate. They got 3 centre backs until January. It's peak. Unless they bring someone through the academy, through the Liverpool academy. But yeah, other than that, I don't know what they're gonna do. I've seen news the other day that Liverpool might be going for Mark Gahey in January. Now they're gonna have to go all out for him in January. That's their plan. What they want to try to do. Try to bring him into the club in January if they can. But yeah, but honestly, like I'm saying, so for me, yeah, it's like I look at Arsenal's season right now, and I think we've actually started off the season like not too bad because a lot of the fixtures that I thought we probably would have done bad, I thought we would have lost most of them. I thought in the Newcastle one we would have lost, but we went there and won. Like we started off the season not too bad, and like I think we're doing well, and that's why I said Arsenal's next few fixtures are winnable. Like, there's no excuses; they're winnable fixtures. Mustafa says, "I agree, but I watched the Arsenal. I watched the academy Arsenal. I watched the academy Arsenal United 18s to under 21s. Yeah, United, you guys got a few good academy guys, but Arsenal, I've seen the next one up. We got some young 16-year-old called Brando, what's his name? Brando something Joseph. I can't. It's like Brando something Joseph. I can't remember it's like Brando Joseph something or whatever his name is. Yeah, but I'm just gonna call him Joseph. He's 16 in it, and he's the next one that could make it through the academy. He's looking cold. He's I think he's a midfielder. I think he's a central midfielder. He plays in the 8. He actually looks very, very good. Apparently he could be the next one up. Maybe could make it to the first team in the future. But he's actually looking good. He scored a banger over the weekend. Over the weekend against Who did they play? He scored a banger. I think they were away. He scored a banger. He scored an absolute banger in their game the other day, and I saw it. I saw a clip of it, and it was a great finish. He literally dribbled past like three guys, yeah, and touch one, and touch up, touch with his right foot, bang, smacked it top right corner. It was a cold finish. Like that finish, I was like, whew. Hey, this guy looks like a bad man. This Brando Joseph brother. Like I said, like also we're producing some talents right now. Obviously, Max Dowman is the one even apparently Max Dowman, yeah, is probably one of the most exciting talents here in England right now. Max Dowman, it's like what he's doing at 15 is crazy. It actually is mad. Like 15 and to be training and playing alongside the Arsenal boys in the first team is insane. When this guy's still in school, this guy's done his GCSEs. Yeah, he's playing first team football with Arsenal and playing in the Prem. Like I said, when you're that good, yeah, football, bro, you're just lucky, man. JJ Gabriel's 14 and Shay. Oh yeah, I've heard about this Lacey guy. And Shay Lacey is next one and is next up for us to come in our senior team. Yeah. See, Man United, you guys do have some good academy. I've seen you guys' academy. You guys actually produce some good. Yes. Skelly's been good when Mikel bought him. Yeah, like when he came through last season, because like last season was his breakthrough season. I think you lost mad, yeah. When Lewis the game, because last season I went to the Bolton game when we beat Bolton, and Lewis Skelly and Ethan Wanyeri and Josh Nichols, they all started in that game. And I think that was the game where we had a lot of fans, and that's when Lewis Skelly started to get more game time. He started in that game, and I was impressed. He played left back, yeah, and he was brilliant in that game. And that's when he started. We started to see more of him. He was playing a lot of games. He came off the bench now and then, and then he's playing left back. He was cooking, and then look, he had that breakthrough season last season. But now, like, obviously, it went well for him. But we started to play Calafiori at left back. Calafiori's actually done well, and you can see that why he hasn't really been dropped yet. But Lewis Skelly, I'm still expecting him to get more games, of course. Like, I don't think Calafiori is going to play every single game. I feel like in certain games as well, Arteta's going to have to rotate, play Lewis Skelly there at left back. So, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Mustafa. Facts. Bro, I remember that game. Yeah, he scored in his England debut as well, bro. Like Lewis Skelly's special, man, and people are forgetting like he's still 18. So what is he, 19? No, yeah, he's still 18. Yeah, he's still 18. Him and Wanyeri are 18 now still. So like I said, he's got a long football career ahead of him, Lewis Skelly, and that's why I think, yeah, like I said, Arsenal in these next few years, yeah, we need to get back to winning trophies and that, because if we want to keep players like your Declan Rice's, your Salibas, even Lewis Skelly's, even Wanyeri, like his future's being uncertain right now because he's barely getting any game time. Like I'm shocked yesterday that he didn't even come off the bench, even start at least. Like it's disgusting. If Ethan doesn't get any minutes against West Ham, I'm actually going to lose it because. But this guy signed a new contract and he's barely played any minutes. Like the only game he's actually started in a game was against Port Vale. That's disrespectful for me. That's evil to Ethan. Ethan has to get minutes. This West Ham game, fact, Mustafa, man. But you know what it is with Arteta? I don't know why, and I had a feeling this was happening because, like, the thing is, I don't understand with Mikel Arteta. I said this a few weeks ago when Odegaard was out injured, yeah, because when Eze was playing left wing, he could have just put Ethan in the 10 for those certain games, and he didn't. He kept them persistent with Moreno, Rice, and Zubimendi, and Ethan was starting on the bench literally like every single game. They went then after then. And after then, in certain games, he wants to put Eze on the 10, then he'll put Martinelli on the left, and then he'll leave Ethan on the bench. Like, he was probably thinking, look at all these guys getting opportunities, and I'm here sitting on the bench every single game. Like, he's not using one area, and it's frustrating me now because, like, he signed that new deal, he loves the club, and the manager's making him feel like he's a piece of, like, I'm sorry, the manager's making one area feel like he's a piece of shite. Doesn't even use him. Like, use the kid, he's ready. But we saw it in pre-season as well. He was one of the players that I was impressed with in pre-season. He was good in pre-season for us. He was. Yeah. I thought Zubimendi was good in pre-season as well. Like, he looked good in pre-season, and like the season starts, Arteta's just like, again, like, come on, man. I'll take Ethan, him, Dalman, Haaland, and Haaland are producing talent, bro. Facts, Mustafa. Even our academy, we produce talents over here, man. That's what we do. Odegaard coming back needs more consistency against West Ham. I do think Odegaard is going to play again. I want to see if he I do think he'll start against West Ham. I do. I think he's going to start that game. If he can produce the same performances, like if we can get that a lot this season, that could really help Arsenal in our push to hopefully go for this league title. Because Odegaard, if on his day, if Odegaard plays like that. Because remember the Odegaard back in the 22-23 season when we should have won the league when we were 8 points clear. That Odegaard, we need an Odegaard like that, because that Odegaard that season was a key part to how we were going through that whole season. He was a key part. The passes, he still got 15 goals that season. He was cooking. That Odegaard was on smoke that season. Like, that's the Odegaard I want to see. And like yesterday, he was on smoke in that game. He was brilliant yesterday. The passes, like he was everywhere. Like the show, like brother, he was everywhere yesterday, and I need that Odegaard back this season. Like that's the Odegaard I want to see. I want to see an Odegaard like that for us this season because it would be good. Big up James, man, in the chat. Big up Football Locker Room banter. Big up, bro. Big up James. How you doing, my bro? Morning to you as well. Big up. So yeah, that's the Odegaard I want to see. I don't want to see like any of this foolishness from Odegaard. I want to see an Odegaard like the way how he played last night. I want that Odegaard for the rest of the season. That's the Odegaard I want to see, and like. Obviously, I feel like there will be certain games where, some players don't have consistency in certain games. But the way how Odegaard played last night, I was super happy. I was impressed, so happy. I was over the moon how he played last night. Is this the purple patch Martinelli, or he will be consistent? I don't know. Like yesterday, yeah, he got when the lineups came out. Trossard Martinelli started on the left, and then obviously. Trossard playing right wing, then you can see. Then I think they swapped during the game. Arteta moved Martinelli to the right, and then Trossard went back to left wing. And then you can see as well in the second half when Saka and Eze came on, it was doing the same. They were interchanging. 1 minute, Eze will move to the left. Saka go right. Saka move back to the left. Eze will go to the right. Like it was mad. It was crazy. Saka yesterday, Saka scored on the left. Like the goal where he got that link up play between him and Odegaard. Saka got that goal from playing on the left. Like it's crazy, isn't it? It's mad. So. Yeah, Mustafa said, "Oh yeah, morning. Yeah, big up James, man, every single time. Morning, Mustafa and everyone. Yeah, big up James, man. Go to the channel, Football Room banner. Go show them some love, man. Go show them some love every single time. But yeah, like I said, when we go back to Arsenal stuff like that, like obviously West Ham next, and then like I said, after the international break, we got Fulham away. Fulham away is going to be a tough game. I think we can go there and maybe get something on our day because Fulham, yeah, to be honest, yeah." They've actually started the season all right. I wouldn't say it's been the best for them. How they would want to start a season, but I feel like how Arsenal do, we can go there and win. We can, but it's like I said, I'll come from an international break. Could that be a stretch or a big situation for Arsenal? We struggle in a game like that, but games that against like that against Fulham, we should be winning. So hopefully we get the result and hopefully we win. So yeah, hopefully we win. Hopefully we do win that, indeed. It would be nice to get a result. So, yeah, Fulham, Craven Cottage are decent. And Ruby and ESR, bro. Emil Smith Rowe, like I miss that guy, man. Like, bro, when Emil Smith Rowe was playing for us, those injuries killed him. Remember in the 21-22 season, yeah, when him and Saka and Emil Smith Rowe, that season, them two were cooking. Like them two were the stars in our team, especially Emil Smith Rowe. He was cooking. Then obviously that injury came, and he wasn't the same player. He got that massive injury. Like that injury ruined him, man. Like if he didn't get that injury, I think like he was gonna go on. I feel like he was the next, like when he came for the academy, he was the next. Like him and Saka were the two ones that I thought that were gonna be at the club over the next few years and cook and be these special talents. And then obviously Saka's obviously stayed. Like we all knew that, but Emil Smith Rowe, like the injuries hit when he got that massive injury, he was still a good player for me, but he didn't really come back the same. That injury, I think, ruined him. That injury really, really did ruin him. But and it's just a shame because when you have that much talent and then the injury comes, that's the same with Leone. Like look at Leone for Liverpool just now. Like he started in that game when he played Southampton. He was balling, and he got injured in that game. ACL injury. Like it's peak. It's peak for him, bro. And I actually feel so sorry for the kid. Like when you get injured at a young age like that, at 18. It's peak. Like I don't even know how he's like when he comes back next year for Liverpool. Next year, yeah. Like it's just not like I don't like seeing young players get injured like that. It's not nice, man. I don't wish an ACL injury on anyone, bro. Like when you, but especially to have that happen to an 18-year-old, like already, it's sad. It's just, it's not. Football is sometimes not fair, man. It really isn't. And he had so much talent and potential as well. Mustafa says, for me, Wilshere and Sex the best talent Arsenal produced. Oh yeah, Fabregas was called him Jack Wilshere, bro. When I was younger, yeah, when I was in primary school, yeah, I used to love bro. When we had Alexis Sanchez, when I was a kid, yeah, growing up, yeah, when I was about like 12, 10, I used to love watching Alexis Sanchez and all them lot. When I was a kid growing up, yeah, obviously because I didn't watch the Thierry Henry's and that, but I used to love Walcott, Sanchez, Ozil, Santi Cazorla. They were my guys when I was younger, years ago, man. When I was in school, I used to love watching them. Jack Wilshere, cold. I always remember the game when him and Giroud and them lot did that link up, bro. The 1-2 passing in that Norwich game. Oh my days, the brother. Whoo! Are you bad? Whoo! Listen, bro. Even Wanyeri said in an interview, yeah, his one of his heroes, yeah, he looked up to when he was a kid was Jack Wilshere as well. Like Jack Wilshere was brilliant, man, as well. What a player. And so is Cesc Fabregas. Like Nasri as well. Yep. Oh, Nasri, he was pretty. Oh, Ozil. Remember the Ozil bounce with that side flip? Remember the Ozil bounce? Bro, who's remember that one? He did him, I think it was in the 20s, the 16 to 17 season when we beat Chelsea 3-0 at the Emirates when Alex Sanchez did that pass and he did the Ozil bounce over Courtois. I was watching that game. Bro, back then, yeah, bro, memories, man, when I was younger, man, watching, bro, Ozil was just a joke, man. He was cold. But Santi Cazorla was a joke as well. Like players back then, like some like Alexis Sanchez. Yeah, when we sold him to Man United, I was fuming because I don't know why. I can't believe we let him go. And he wanted to come back as well. Even he realized that was a mistake joining Man United. He wanted to come back. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Scorpion kick against Crystal Palace. Even bro, Mustafa. Even bro, that Scorpion kick was cold. The one that he did in Palace, yeah, when we had Lucas Perez. Lucas Perez crossed it into the box and he goes up. Hey, bro, listen, man. Bro, those are my memories growing up, man, watching those players, because they were just too good. Those players were jokes, man. It was insane. Insane, man. Insane. But nowadays, yeah, you don't really get right. Like back then, yeah, like you used to watch like Ozil, Jack Wilshere. Those players used to have so much technique about the tricks that they used to do in matches. Like you don't really see that 1-2 passing, yeah. That nowadays, like you don't really. Sometimes you get that under Arteta, but back then the 1-2 passing that we used to do, like in some games. Remember when we had Aubameyang and Lacazette? Remember that goal against Leicester in the 2018 season, yeah. Or was it the 27? Or was it the 17 to 18 season? That pass, yeah. Xhaka to Bellerin to Guendouzi, and then to Hector Bellerin to Ozil and then Aubameyang tapped it in. Remember that 1-2 passing against Leicester and we won 4-1. I was watching. That bro, like football nowadays, like you don't really get teams that just do those 1-2 passes anymore. The game has just changed, man. That's what it is, chat. The game has just changed, man. But I miss those sort of players, man. Like back then, top players, man. Top players. So yeah, but like I said, but right now for Arsenal, where we are right now, like I said, I need us to win this West Ham game. I need us to continue. Like I said, I'll come when we come back after the international break. That's we've got a few tough fixtures. Fulham away, Atletico at home in the Champions League, Palace at home, Slavia Prague away in the Champions League. We should be beating them. The Atletico Madrid game, that's the one that I'm actually excited for. That's going to be a proper test for Arsenal. They're on smoke right now. Julian Alvarez, listen, Griezmann, hey, they ain't playing around, bro. That's going to be the game to watch for Arsenal. I'm actually excited for that game. That's the game I can't wait to watch. Atletico, they're on smoke. But from where Arsenal are right now, it's about how we can gain momentum. How can Arsenal keep our run going, So for me, it's like, can Arsenal do a massive magic run where we can just go zoop, just like that? Like, you understand where I'm coming from, innit, chat? So, like, it's like, I'm playing well right now, but like I said, we need to keep this run going now. And after the international, I want Arsenal to just go on a mad, like, beat West Ham, beat Fulham after the international break. If we could beat Atletico, I'll be on smoke right now. If we can actually beat them, and listen, we're at home, so it's still going to be a tough game. As much as we're at home, it's still going to be a tough game. Bro, they beat Real Madrid the other day. What was it? What's the score? 5-2. Smoked them, bro. They embarrassed them in that Madrid derby. Absolutely smoked them, bro. Took the piss out of them. How about that? They took the piss out of them. That's how bad it was. Alvarez on smoke. Alvarez, yeah, that guy is cold. Remember after the treble season when we were linked with him in that summer before he went to Atletico? Because remember, he only did one season at City, and then he left because he wanted first team. Like everyone back up City, but I can move on and stuff like that. Yeah. But that season after they did the treble with him, yeah, and I actually wanted us to get him, and then we went and got Kai Havertz, and that annoyed me because I didn't want Kai Havertz. But like I said, as much as I don't rate Kai Havertz, yeah, he's still been bagging for Arsenal, and when players do that, yeah, I always respect players that do that. But for me, yeah, it's like when you're linked with a top player like that, you got to go for it. And Arsenal didn't pull the trigger. And plus, we had Eddie as our sporting director back then, so I'm not really surprised how we didn't get him. Who's next? Wait, what? Who's next for Champions League for Arsenal? Who have we got next? We've got Atletico next. That's our next game after the international break. Atletico is our next game. So yeah. Ralph Rangnick. Oh yeah, that was he came in after. When did Ralph Rangnick come in? Was he came in before? He came in when Ollie. Who came? Wait, Mustafa, you have to let me know in the chat because you know when Ollie got sacked, could Ralph Rangnick come in after Ollie, or was that when Ten Hag came in? So I remember because I swear, was it when Ollie got sacked and then Ralph Rangnick come in for a bit, and then after he got sacked because of the results. But thing is, yeah, he was a good manager, Ralph Rangnick. He's a good manager, but it was the players that you guys had. Like he wanted better players, and like even he said like it's the squad. Like he wanted better players that you guys under. Yeah, he came after Ollie. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I thought he did. So yeah. Then after Ralph Rangnick, that's when who took over after Ralph Rangnick? Then who took over again? So when Michael Carrick? No, wait, who took over after Michael? Wait, after was it Michael Carrick and then it was Ten Hag, just like that? Because Michael Carrick had that small period before Ten Hag came in, right? So it must have been Ralph. It must have been Michael Carrick. Actually, yeah, I think it was. Yeah, because after that season, obviously, yeah, that only won 22 season. Yeah, so yeah, then it was a 22-23 season. Yeah, so after Ralph Rangnick, it was Michael Carrick for a bit, and then they obviously you guys appointed Ten Hag, and then yeah, Ten Hag became your manager. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like that. But yeah, like yeah, like that. Yeah, Carrick, Ten Hag, Rude, and then Almiron. Yeah, it's crazy. You know what's mad? Yeah, since Fergie retired, yeah. Since when he left Man United, the amount of managers you man had the Van Gaal, and you guys have had so many managers. Like you guys have had managers. Yeah. It's actually since Fergie's left, the amount of managers you've got crazy. Like Man United can't stick to like who's been like the longest. I've had the Rio. Obviously, you've had Almiron now. I've had Ten Hag, Rude, Carrick. 10 managers since Fergie's left, bro. It's crazy. That's actually insane if you actually deepen it. Bro, that's actually mad. Since Wenger retired, yeah, we've had obviously Arteta, we had Lundberg that came in for a bit. We had Unai Emery. Who we had? So after Wenger, Lundberg, who managed for a bit. Obviously, Unai. Now Arteta. We've had about 3. Like it's crazy. Jose was the best, and Van Gaal, yeah. Because Jose won. He won the Europa League, you guys. Because that 2016 to 2017 season, you guys won the Europa League, innit? With Jose, right? I remember you guys won the Europa League, and then Van Gaal. Wait, what did Van Gaal win? I know Jose. You man won the Europa League with Jose because I remember that season. You man won the Europa League, innit? You man had that like when you had that blue away kit. I remember that season. You won the Europa League. Then wait. What did Van Gaal? Because I didn't really watch. I didn't really watch much of Man United. Yeah, when he was there, obviously, I don't remember. I obviously I know who Van Gaal is, but I didn't really watch that. I don't really remember that season when you guys had Van Gaal. FA Cup, Van Gaal. Oh, you won it. Oh, he won you a FA Cup. Oh, swear down. That's Palace. Wait, Palace got. Wait, Palace been. Palace have been to an FA Cup final before, so they could have won the FA Cup years ago. So was that the final when you guys won it against Palace? If that's crazy. Lingard scored in the final, yeah. So Palace could have won the FA Cup years ago. So all these years it took them this long again to get to the FA Cup final again. Flipping hell, that's crazy. Damn, yeah. That's crazy. That's a mad thing, yeah, bro. I remember, Jesse Lingard used to, bro. When your man had him, Lingard in his prime when he was a bit younger years ago, he was cold. I remember that game in at the Emirates in the 2018 to 19 season when you guys came and you guys bopped us off the park. We had Aubameyang and Lacazette. You man beat us. What was it, like 3-4-1, 3-0? Like Alexis Sanchez played in that game as well. It was like a Friday night. Was it like a Friday night game or was that a Saturday night game? It was in the FA Cup. I remember watching that game after coming home from my secondary school, getting ready for that game. I swear that was on a Friday. I think that game was on a Friday. I remember. You guys came to the Emirates and you guys beat us there. Man United away. You guys smoked us in the FA Cup. Yes, that one, Mustafa. Bro, yes, bro. He took the mick out of us. Yeah, Lingard moonwalk. He did take the piss out of us. I can't lie. No, he's a little disrespect. No, but I used to rate Lingard though. He was a top player. So yeah, man, he was a top player still. But it's crazy, man. Back then, like when you actually think about players back then, it's mad. But yeah, it's mad, chat. It really is, man. But make sure you guys hit that like button and the subscribe button, guys, every single time. Smash those likes. Follow me on Instagram, TyrellgunnerTV, all 3 socials. Make sure you guys are doing that every single time. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream in a few minutes. Anyway, guys. But so yeah, Lingard was in our academy with Pogba. Yeah, I know. Lingard came through your academy. I know. So yeah, like. Now, Man United, you guys have produced. Obviously, Lingard came through with Rashford, didn't he? Him and Rashford came. When Rashford came through? Didn't Lingard? They both came through together, innit? And I know because them two were like best mates when they were younger, innit? In the academy, Rashford and Lingard. So them like brethren, innit? In the academy, I swear. Like them two have a pro relationship. Them two were like brothers together in Man United. Them two were brothers, like. Them two are like brothers still. It was actually mad. Them two were like brothers to each other. Like it was actually them two had some like proper good relationship with each other. Like yeah, him Rashford came through together. Then played with Martial. Yeah, like I'm saying, Man United. Like again, like you guys have had good academy players come through all these years. After we've had obviously Wilshere come through, Cesc Fabregas come through. Like nowadays, you're getting Nwaneri, Max Dalman, Saka come through. We've had Ainsley Maitland-Niles come through, Reece Nelson come through. Like. We've had talents come through. Joe Willock as well. Joe Willock come through the academy as well. Like I said, Maitland-Niles, Joe Willock, Reece Nelson, Saka, Nwaneri, Max Dalman, Ethan, Lewis Skelly, Joe Willock, and his brother Chris years ago when they were in there. Chris Willock, he's playing for QPR now. His brother, obviously Joe Willock's. Joe is at Newcastle now, but yeah, Joe. Like I said, even when our academy players, I'm happy for him. I'm happy for Joe Willock. Like he's balling out. He's loving time in Newcastle. I'm happy for him. Like Maitland-Niles doing well out there in France. Oxlade-Chamberlain. What's Oxlade doing now? Oxlade-Chamberlain. Like obviously he didn't come for our academy, but he Theo Walcott. I used to love Theo Walcott. That was my guy. Who remember that goal that Theo Walcott scored against Bayern, bro? I always remember that Bayern games back in 2017 was annoying me. Remember we lost 5-1 to them twice in both legs. They beat us all home and away 5-1. We got smoked. Theo Walcott scored. I think Theo Walcott scored in both legs in that game as well. We got smoked. Him Rashford came together for play for Martial. Football's crazy. Martial playing Ramos. Oh yeah. Oh, he swears. Crazy. Ethan Lad doing well. Birmingham, Elanga, Newcastle. Yeah. So like we've produced, bro. Clubs like, a lot of these England clubs, bro. You know what's bad? I think, but Birmingham City. Yeah, they've produced Jude Bellingham. Like they've produced a sick talent. Like he can, like you know what's bad? came through Birmingham City, went to Dortmund, played Champions League football. Now he's gone to Real Madrid and he's won a Champions League. Whoever thought Jude Bellingham would have a career like that? So, yeah, who would have thought? Who would have thought? But anyway, chat, it's been a good show. Like I said, preview later for the West Ham game. We'll go for that later. The preview will be later on today. I'll be live for that around 4:30 later on. Make sure you guys hit the like button and the subscribe button. Big up you guys that came here for the morning show. Really do appreciate it every single time. And yeah, I'll be back later at 4:30 for the preview. We'll talk about the West Ham game, thoughts and stuff. So make sure you guys are here for that. Yeah. Let me get through the last comments before I end it. Chelsea, Arsenal, United, and Barca have the best academies in the world. Barcelona, yeah. Lamine Yamal, Pedri, Gavi. I think Gavi come through and Lamine Yamal. Obviously, that Paul Cabrassi didn't come through because they bought Paul Cabrassi from Girona. I think no, they didn't get from Girona. No, it can't be Girona. Not Girona. No, where'd they get that Paul Cabrassi guy from? He came through. They bought him from another Spanish club, but I can't remember who it was now. I'm not saying Girona. Not even bro. But where did Paul Cabrassi come from? He come through Barcelona's academy. Lamine Yamal, Pedri, Gavi. I didn't Dani Olmo, he was in Barcelona. Didn't he? Because I know he's a Barcelona fan. Didn't he come through Barcelona's academy when he was a kid as well? But obviously he was playing at RB Leipzig and he's only been back. He's only recently been back at Barcelona. So yeah, see you later, Terrell. Yeah, big up Mustafa. Big up Karma as well. Yeah. Big up Karma as well every single time. See you later, yeah. Big up Karma, man. Big up Karma every single time. But yeah. It's crazy, chat, man, how football is nowadays. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, I'll be back later for the preview. You guys hit the like